Good, very good. Thank you very much for joining to this class. We are going to wait. Actually, no, let's just start right away. And if someone else connect, we'll just say hi to them. I'm going to start sharing my screen. Oh wait, never mind. There you go. Okay. Well, welcome. Thank you very much for connecting to this reading session. Uh, we are going to talk about the Buy Nothing movement. Have you ever heard about the Buy Nothing movement?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat it again?
Yes. Have you ever heard about the Buy Nothing movement? Here.
Mm, No, teacher.
Oh, never? Okay. So we will be learning more about what is that, what is fast fashion, what is consumerism, and all those things or those definitions that are now so popular. Um, and yeah, can you please help me reading the goal of the class?
Okay, teacher. By the end of the lesson, students will understand the main ideas and details of the text, learn and use key vocabulary related to consumerism, discuss opinions about shopping habits and sustainability, develop critical thinking and speaking skills.
There you go. So yeah, we are going to be learning about an article, the Buy Nothing movement, and we'll be learning about vocabulary related to consumerism. We will be discuss our opinions about our shopping habits and sustainability, and we are going to practice our critical thinking about this topic. Okay, so the warm-up activity. So we are going to be talking about buying clothes, new clothes, secondhand clothes. So, do you want to answer any of these questions?
Okay, teacher. Um, how often do you buy clothes or new things?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, maybe in this case, every so often, yeah, teacher. For me, for example, every month, doing once, once in a month, yeah, because for me, I live in I live in a countryside, so in my case, almost never buy clothes or things because where I live is difficult to arrive to the city or the town. For me, maybe I don't know, every so often, every 15 days, or maybe every month, one per month. Yeah, for me,
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult to do this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, next question, yeah?
If you want, yeah.
Okay, do you ever buy things you don't really need? Why? Maybe yes. In this case, yes, because I consider, in my own opinion or my own works, that I've bought some things that I consider never needed. Yeah, but in this case, because I consider for me is an essential part. Yeah, because maybe mm, give me because in this case give me a personal talk about this because the most of the things that I bought, I feel that plays an important, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
perspective in my environment, in my room. Maybe they are things that I consider never or mustn't mustn't buy it. But in this case, um, give an incredible or beautiful perspective in my room or my life because for me give that essential kind of feeling that for me I feel so calm or peaceful in this case.
Okay, that's good.
And the next question,
Do you know what is fast fashion, or you don't really know?
yeah, teacher, is that term refers to, I don't know how to explain, but in this case refers to, I don't know how to explain. Let me think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fast fashion refers to kind of people or costume in this case or habit. I don't know that maybe the people use a lot. I don't know if in cities or shows in this case. Is that? Yeah, is that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So pretty much it's like fast fashion is. Have you ever heard about Shane or what's the other name? I forgot. But pretty much fast fashion is companies that make really fast and quick production of clothing, but the quality is not good. And behind the production there is like slavery. Do you know what is a slavery?
No, teacher.
Okay. Sorry, just give me 1 second. A student is contact me. Let me see. Going to get the link of the meeting so she can join. Wait, how do I get the link of the meeting? La tecnología me atropella. Okay, so yes, so fast fashion son compañías que producen como bastantes tipos de ropa, pero detrás de eso hay esclavitud. Slavery es esclavitud. So what they do is that they get kids 12 years old, 10 years old, and they make them to work for their company. And then these kids are the ones making the clothes, but they don't have like good like amenities, like good environmental work amenities to do the clothing. So that's why a lot of people reject fast fashion because they have a lot of slavery, kids as slavery, and it is not good for the environmental aspect. So yeah. Hi Ariana, how are you?
Hello, teacher. I am good. Thank you. What about you? Thank you for sending me the link about the
Yeah,
class.
of course. Yeah, of course. If maybe you sign up, and the thing is that like sometimes I don't know if it is the sheet or whatever, but they delete some students from the list. So if you want to join to my sessions, you can text me and I will send you the link. So yeah, so Wilmer and I we were talking about the Buy Nothing movement. We just started and we were answering these questions. So how often do you buy clothes or new things? Do you ever buy things you don't really need and why? And what is fast fashion? Is it good or bad? Do you want to answer any of these questions?
How often do you buy clothes or new things? Usually, in my case, I buy one time for per year, or I can design my
Mhm.
clothes, and then I can use these clothes for a
Mhm.
long.
Mhm.
Or other people can give me a, a, a clothes.
Okay, like donation.
And if I don't need something, I don't need to buy. I use or keep with myself the things that I really need. And
Okay,
about
so
the,
you, sorry, I was going to ask you,
I
so
listen
you
to you.
you don't ever buy things that you don't need, right?
No, I bought things that I really need.
Well, that's good. That's pretty cool. Good for you. I'm not like that. I wish I could be like that. But yeah, I sometimes I buy stupid things, guys. Uh, like mini cat toys for decoration. Don't be like me, guys. Don't waste your money
Ah,
as I do it.
but in your case, teacher, is because um, you want to change your house, or you want to keep some toys, but you really need because that you like. I think that I don't need something
Mm. Okay.
like if I buy for one time and but really never use, and I haven't never used. In your
Yeah,
case, you will
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I need it. I need it for decoration. Um, good. Do you know what is fast fashion, Ariana?
The fast fashion is by made with low and poor material, and you
Mhm.
can use one or two times as a desechable. This
Yeah, like bad quality, right? Like, yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask you because Wilmer didn't know what it is, but let's watch this video. We'll have like a better understanding of what is fast fashion.
Fast fashion is a growing industry that significantly impacts the environment. Every year, clothing sales double from 100 to 200 billion units a year, while the average number of times an item was worn decreased by 36% overall. 92 million tons of textile waste is produced every year. An estimated 11.3 million tons of textile waste end up in landfills, which makes 500,000 tons of microplastics. The fashion industry produces 20% of global wastewater. It takes about 2,700 litres to produce one cotton shirt and 7,600 litres of water to produce a pair of jeans. The market size was valued at over £95 million in 2021 and is projected to reach over £222 million by 2030, at a CAGR of 10.13% from 2023 to 2030. The industry is responsible for about 10% of global carbon emissions, more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined. Today, the two heavyweights of the European fast fashion industry are H&M and the Spanish retail group Inditex, which owns a family of brands, including Zara, Berkshire, and Massimo Dutti.
So now you know, even Sarah in H&M, they are fast fashion companies, and unfortunately, this is fast fashion, like a lot of like clothing waste every year. and it's clothing that we cannot like donate because it's such a bad quality. Okay, so now we're going to do like a very short activity of vocabulary. You guys will have 5 minutes to match the word and definitions, and you can type it in the chat, and then we will review it and check the answers, okay? Okay, guys, so let's start reviewing the possible answers. So, overconsumption. Which one do you think is the definition of the word overconsumption?
Letter E. Using too much.
Using too much? Good job. That's the correct one. Using too much. What about the second one? Disposable.
A, designed to be thrown away.
Yeah, exactly. Designed to be thrown away. What about consumerism? Number 3.
Letter G. Buying a lot of products.
Good job. Buying a lot of products. What about to bombard?
To bombard,
Mhm.
to bombard, F, hit with a lot of something.
Yeah, exactly. To bombard like someone with a lot of information, with a lot of marketing offers on Instagram, TikTok. He's hitting you with a lot of information, a lot of like, buy this is, check this offer, blah, blah, blah. That is to bombard in this context. To spring up.
Letter C. Appear.
Mhm. Good job up here. What about landfill site?
A, H, place where rubbish is buried.
Good job. What about overspending?
Letter B. Spending too much money.
Yep, good job. That's the correct one. And the last one, influencer.
Person promoting products online.
There you go. Perfect. Good job. So now we are going to read what the Buy Nothing movement is. So, Wilmer, from this slide, you're going to read the first paragraph, then Ariana, the second paragraph, then you again, Wilmer, the first paragraph, and then Ariana, the second paragraph, and then Wilmer again, the first paragraph, and then Ariana, the second paragraph. Okay? So, Wilmer, can you please start reading?
Okay, teacher. The Buy Nothing movement. Social media magazines and shop windows bombard people daily with things to buy. And British consumers are buying more clothes and shoes than ever before. Online shopping means it is easy for customers to buy without thinking, while major brands offer such cheap clothes that they can be treated like disposable items, worn 2 or 3 times and then thrown away. In Britain, ah, not easier, sorry.
In
It's
Britain,
okay. Yeah, I
the
was going to say, Ariana, can you read it? Thank you.
uh, in Britain, the average person spends more than 1,000 on new clothes a year, which is around 4% of their income. That might not sound like much, but the figure hides two for more worrying trends for society and for the environment. And this is 1,000 LIBOR, right? And first, a lot of that consumer spending is via credit cards. British people currently owe approximately 607 LIBOR per adult to credit card companies. That is 66% 10% of the average wardrobe budget. Also, not only are people spending money they don't have, they are using it to buy things they don't need. Britain throws away 300 tons of clothing a year, most of which goes into landfill sites.
Okay. People might not realize they are part of the disposable clothing problem because they donate their unwanted clothes to charities. But charity shops can't sell all those unwanted clothes. Fast fashion goes out of fashion as quickly as it came in and is often too poor quality to recycle. People don't want to buy in second hand. Such qualities end up being thrown away. And a lot of clothes that charities can't sell are sent abroad, causing even more economic and environment problems.
However, a different trend is springing up in opposition to consumerism. The buy nothing trend. The idea originated in Canada in the early 1990s and then moved to USA, where it became a reaction of overspending and overconsumption of Black Friday and Cyber Monday during Thanksgiving weekend. On Buy Nothing Day, people organized various types of protests and cut up their credit cards. Throughout the year, Buy Nothing groups organize the exchange and repair of items they already owned.
Okay. The trend has now reached influencers on social media who usually share posts of clothing and makeup that they recommend for people to buy. Some YouTube stars now encourage their viewers not to buy anything at all for periods as long as a year. Two friends in Canada spent a year working towards buying only food. For the first 3 months, they learned how to live without buying electrical goods, clothes, or things for the house. For the next stage, they gave off service, for example, haircuts, eating out at restaurants, or buying petrol for their cars. In 1 year, they'd saved 55,000 of thousands of dollars.
The chains they made meant two fewer cars on the roads, a reduction in plastic and paper packing, and a positive impact on the environment from all the energy saved. If everyone followed a similar plan, the results will be impressive. But even if you can't manage a full year without going shopping, you can participate in the anti-consumerist movement by refusing to buy things you don't need. Buy nothing groups send a clear message to companies that people are no longer willing to accept the environmental and human cost of overconsumption.
Thank you very much. Okay, so is it clear the Buy Nothing movement? Do you guys understood what the Buy Nothing is?
Yeah,
Teacher,
teacher.
can you repeat, please?
Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I was asking you guys if you could understand what the Buy Nothing movement means, if this article was clear for you.
Yeah, teacher, for me it's clear.
Yes, teacher, the article is clear.
Okay, perfect. So now we are going to be answering detailed questions. So, based on what you read, and also based on your opinions too, why is fast fashion a problem?
For me, fast fashion is a problem because a lot of people around our planet in several countries is over consumption. The clothes, the things, and buying things that really don't need it. No. In this case,
Mm-hmm.
maybe fast fashion is a problem because request a lot of resources, yeah, principally or
Mm-hmm.
generally in this case, natural resources, whether of environment or or nature, particularly animals, suffer the negative effect of this. Yeah, fast fashion for
Mm-hmm.
me is a really problem according to the text and the context because a lot of companies or industries around our world is simple. I don't know how to explain. Sorry,
It's okay.
is developing a method that maybe we consider is bad. Yeah, companies or industries around the world is developing a method where need more resources to achieve the productivity that they need in this case. I said it before. In this case, I said it before. Yeah. Mm, and our environment or animals can have the negative effect of this because it's a really bad problem, yeah. In this case,
Mm-hmm.
for me, fast fashion maybe is is a business, yeah, it's a business model, sorry, and characterized by, according to the text, yeah, the rapid or high volume productions. Yeah, in this case, maybe I didn't know that, for example, famous companies like Zara or another one or the other ones, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
produce this this in bad chance, yeah, low quality clothing that I don't know mimics current runaway trends, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, where the clothes or the things is utilized quick, yeah. I don't know, of 10 or 15 days. Um, yeah, 10 or 15 days in this case, from decent to the retail in this case. Okay, teacher.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Thank you very much for answering and for like explain with your opinion too. What happens to clothes that charities cannot sell? What happened to those clothes that come from a fast fashion company? Can charities do something about that?
The clothes that charity cannot sell, they organize and then prepare and give other use. Can use silk for other new clothes or use for decoration house as carpets or made other things as for what is oh, for sewing by handmade and made also as a skirt if for the walls too. And also they prepare as I don't know what is the name of this, but is the things that can keeps the plants and they can use this as a net for the put the plants in the roof. Yeah,
Yeah,
just this
they're
is
like,
all.
uh-huh. Yeah, those are very good ideas. also I've seen that like a lot of people like kind of like braid the clothes and they kind of like do crochet with the fast fashion clothing that they can like donate to charities. But unfortunately, in the article, it says that the clothes that charities cannot sell, they end up being thrown away and they end up being buried, which is sad because that makes a bigger damage to our planet, very much. Yeah. So, based on the article, what do buy nothing groups do?
I don't remember to read about the buy nothing groups do, but
Mhm.
they ah
Here, you can find it here. So, pretty much, the buy nothing group, what it does is that, for example, you have like a sweater that you don't use anymore and you don't want to throw it away. So you go into a buy nothing group, usually it's on Facebook, and then you post, hey, I'm giving it away. This sweater is in a good quality. I have worn like 7 times, but I just don't like it anymore. That someone wants to take it. And then someone else that it is in the group and it is in the same city that you are, they will post and say like, "Hey, Ariana, I would love to have that sweater," and then you give the sweater away. So you are like incentivizing people to donate their clothes and also use secondhand clothes. That's pretty much what buy nothing groups do. Like they facilitate the secondhand and the thrifting um, of like clothes that you have already used. Is that clear?
now it's clear, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so what benefits did the two friends experience? They, in the last paragraph, they talk about two friends that they decided to make a change in their lives. So I think it's here. So what did they do to save all that money? Like they saved all of this money by doing something. What did they do?
In the first paragraph, yeah.
Yeah. What did their friends do to save this amount of money?
Hmm. Boy, in this case, according to that, buying only food,
Mhm.
learn how to live without um, buying electrical fall. Teacher, I can see the rest of the snippet in that case.
Sorry.
Okay. Electrical full, clothes or things for the house. Okay,
Yeah.
clothes or things.
So
Okay,
they
teacher.
pretty much stop living as normal people do. You know, like now we seen on social media that everyone is wearing like new um, designs, new bags, new makeup, new skincare, new, I don't know, boots. And you kind of get like influenced by that type of people. And then you start buying and buying, buying stuff that at the end of the day you don't need. So what these two friends did is that they spent a whole year just buying food. They didn't buy anything else. They just bought food. So they learn how to live without buying clothes, without buying stuff for their house, without paying for, I don't know, haircuts or eating out to restaurants every night, and even stop putting gas to their cars. And the result of that is that they save $55,000 per year, which is a lot. So that's pretty much the answer of the question. They just like stop buying whatever they found online or in real life, and they just bought food. And that's it. Okay. I don't think we have time for the true or false question activity, but I definitely want you guys to do the wrap up activity. So in the wrap up activity, you guys are going to write a short paragraph explaining if you will try the buy nothing lifestyle as these two friends that were talked or mentioned here. Sorry, here. Would you guys live that way? If you do, why? If you don't, why not? So you can write that paragraph in the chat. And I will give you guys 5 minutes. And then also, can you please complete the attendance link and also the satisfaction survey? And yeah, I'll be reviewing your questions in your answers in 5 minutes. There you go. How are you guys doing? Are you guys almost done?
Hello, teacher. I finished the the attendance, and now I write the question. Give me
Okay.
a minute, please.
Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Let us start reviewing your answers.
Give me 1 minute, please, teacher. I will
Okay.
finish soon.
Wilmer, do you have your answer?
Almost ready, teacher. One moment.
Okay. Mhm. Okay, Wilmer, the lifestyle model of buying nothing is engagement method where we can be friendly with our environment and animals that live there. I will try because I consider during great part of my life buy things or clothes that I don't think I need. Using this method, we can be sure that our environment is free of trash like clothes or things that people try to get rid of, whether throw away or creating a landfill site. Try this lifestyle means consider a lot of aspects, use resources of correct way. Budget, save money, save things, or use them according to our lifestyle and avoid the use of unnecessary things. That is true. I think at the beginning you said that you don't usually buy stuff, so I guess that you're kind of living like that buy nothing movement already lifestyle, which is great. And Ariana, we just have 1 minute. I have another class at 10:30, so
Sorry,
are
teacher.
you
I
talking?
wrote a third paragraph.
Okay, that's good too. Usually I buy things that I really going to need and I'll use, but I consider that I am a person that like clothes, technology, makeup, decoration, and tools for any place at home, school, or company. So I keep in other small things that I use probably often, but I keep with me and always will need something that I need to be changed for use. Yeah, I mean, sometimes like the product can be good, but sometimes it gets old because we have been using it for a lot of years. So that makes sense. I think this buy nothing movement is very helpful, but I don't think it's made for everyone. Because some people have like different needs that where they need to be constantly buying some stuff like gloves, like mask. Um, but yeah, like for example, doctors. So yeah, unfortunately, because of time, we cannot continue with the class, but I really appreciate that you guys could connect today. I hope you liked the session, and please don't forget to fill the attendance form and the satisfaction survey. And I'll see you guys in another opportunity. Have a good day, guys.
Bye bye, teachers. Thank you.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.